Another gorgeous day out here.
Yes, it is.
In the gunks, the Shawangunks.
Got to take advantage of the beautiful weather that we're having right now.
Oh, lots of puddles.
Be careful.
We're doing like a 3-mile hike right now. So we have a little bit of effort in, right?
We're walking a little fast.
We got a nice brisk walk going on. We had a nice first mile going up.
Did we?
That was a nice incline. A lot of effort went into that.
Yes.
What's today's theme?
Effort.
Effort.
We're talking about effort, and the effort you put out is the effort you're going to get back, right?
Yeah. I think the biggest point I want to make here is that effort's free. Effort doesn't cost anything. Effort is free. The more effort you give something, the more return you get. We opened 13 years ago.
We opened a restaurant.
A restaurant, 13.
In a depressed town.
Yes.
4,000 people.
Yes. Which needed lots of effort.
Tons.
Or it needed lots of money to just waste money and not worry about making money. But we were in a situation where we only opened the restaurant with $50,000.
Not a lot.
Not a lot of money at all. 50 grand to open a restaurant. We have 50,000 in liquor and wine inventory now.
Yes, we do.
We started small, we grew, and we kept putting effort in. Many other restaurants have opened and closed because of lack of money, lack of effort,
Absolutely.
lack of both. They go hand in hand, effort and money. Effort really helps when you're passionate about your job.
Sure does.
Your job, your
The
business.
more passionate you are, the more effort you're going to put in. The more you want out of it.
You have to view yourself when you work for somebody or when you open a business that you're consuming your own product, your own service. Why would you go to work for a Ford dealer if you'd never buy a Ford? That's ridiculous.
Absolutely.
So, of course, your lack of effort's gonna happen because of lack of, what do I want to say? What's the word I'm looking for? Not integrity, but your passion, lack of effort. I mean, you don't see people that hate basketball go play basketball every day.
Right.
That's not really something that I don't enjoy golf. I'm not good at golf. I don't enjoy it. I'll go play a couple times a year, socially, but you wouldn't see me on the golf course every single day unless I had a passion to improve my game. If I had a passion to improve the sport. The same thing in business. Don't get stuck in a dead end where there's no passion, no drive, no oomph, no effort. And I see a lot of salespeople. They'll take jobs selling about anything, and they really don't know anything. They don't
know anything about it.
Especially a lot of wine salespeople.
And beer reps.
Wine and beer reps. They'll jump from company to company, and it's not always about just because they know wine. It's never about the culture of the company they're joining. It's never about the in-depth products that company offers or the sustainability, the standards of that particular company. It's like, oh, I'm getting a new job, I'm getting 2% more commission and 5 more accounts. I'm probably gonna make 10 grand more this year. But it's like...
But if you knew your products and if you knew and put the effort in to learn more, you would succeed more.
See, you
would make more.
See, that's the problem. They don't want to put the effort in with their current portfolio because there's no passion, no effort. So they think, well, I can do the same amount of effort and make more money with a different company. And that's where the problem is. They just say, oh, I'm going to switch job. I tell people all the time, never take a job for the money. You have to pay bills. That's granted. You got to pay bills. You got to pay college loans if you have college loans. But don't ever take a job because you're getting paid more. Take a job because you're going to learn something. Take a job.
You like it, or you want to do it, and you want to get more out of it, and you love what you do. That's why you take a job.
You take a job because that job's going to teach you something on their dime. You have to view a job or a business like continuing education. How much have we learned in the last 13 years of what not to do? That's priceless.
We've learned a lot.
How about what to do? That's even better, because now we can teach others to do what we know. And that's awesome when you can start teaching people and you have a passion to share your knowledge with each other. That was a truck that just passed us here, one of the maintenance trucks of the state. But we're basically on top of the mountain right now. Shawangunk Mountains. I don't know our elevation. Probably at 2,000 feet here, which is a lot for our area. The highest point here is like 2,200 feet. Maybe we're 2,100 right now. Pretty cool lake up here. I'll show you in a minute. That is, I don't know. I don't think they know how the lake is fed. I don't think they know how. This is a spring-fed lake on top of the mountain. I mean, we're like basically on top of the mountain here in the Shawangunk Mountain Range. Every summer, these houses up here, there's a few of them up here, used to house the berry pickers. On this ridge was a very lucrative, predominant wild huckleberry and blueberry industry, commercial industry. So they come up here and camp out and things like this for a couple months and live up here. Beautiful thing. Shawangunk Mountains, full of berries. We talk to so many entrepreneurs, restaurant owners especially, that don't even have a Facebook page. They're not on Facebook themselves.
They don't even do social media.
They don't do social media. And their website, it's like, really? You barely have a website. One restaurant here opened locally a few years back, and they were opening for 5 years. Literally 5 years, they knew what they were doing. Once they opened, 6 months later, they still said, we haven't had time to do our website. Well, yeah, they're not open anymore. Effort, people, effort. So nowadays, if you're not on social media, if you're not on Instagram, if you're not on Facebook, Twitter,
you're missing the boat.
You're missing advertising.
Yep.
And people, a lot of the old timers say, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that.
Find a young kid who can do it.
Find a young kid on your staff that understands the technology. If you don't have a website, go to a company like Fat Cow. FatCow.com is who we use. $15 gets you a domain name. $15. They give you programming. It costs like $4 or $5 a month to host, and they show you how to build the website. You don't need it much simpler than that. If you want to get more advanced, you go onto YouTube and you Google or you search SEO, and you learn how to do your SEO yourself. You learn the tricks. You don't have to hire somebody at $100 an hour to do this kind of stuff. But if you're not giving the effort, you're not going to get the results. That's the bottom line. Put the effort in, folks. You'll see the rewards. More effort, more money, more results. That's the bottom line.